YouTube, Eugene here with a review on the Ohsama Henkai King-Ohger DX Tarantula Knight. Yes, friends, let's go and take it to the box where it says Ohsama Henkai King-Ohger, right? It says DX Tarantula Knight. And right here on the top here, it says in English here, Tarantula Knight. Got a nice shot of God Tarantula and Tarantula Knight. And so here's the top of the box. Here's the bottom of the box. Here's the side of the box. Here's the other side of the box. And here is the back of the box, friends. Pretty much everything I'm showing you in this review of Tarantula Knight. Alright, friends, so God Tarantula made his debut in episode 13 of King-Ohger, which is Spider Kimonos' shoe god that is a tarantula-based mecha. God Tarantula can transform in a giant robo form to become the mighty Tarantula Knight, a personal mecha for our 6th century of King-Ohger. Also, God Tarantula is the first shoe god to form its own robo by itself. So here is God Tarantula in all his glory, and again, not a fan of spiders in real life, so yeah, I have arachnophobia, but the mecha standard here looks very cool, and I personally dig this mecha and its design. So I do like the color scheme on God Tarantula, as the main color is white, as it is a very clean, pristine white, which makes him less creepy as a tarantula, and he's not hairy like most tarantulas are. So pretty much just a plain spider design, but based on a tarantula. So take a look at the details on God Tarantula. Got the goldish plastic right up front here on his spider face. And then you can see his eyes are in a red and blue, as he has 4 eyes, as a spider tarantula is supposed to have 8 eyes, but not in this case here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And so anyway, but this part here bears a resemblance to an old-fashioned 3D glasses, which will be part of a visor for Tarantula Knight when we do the transformation. And you can see right here, got his little mandibles going on there, which also in that goldish plastic. And then he's got some like a dark gunmetal gray on the legs, which is exposing a fist. And so anyway, again, more goldish plastic at the tip end of the legs. And then we got like a lighter gray on his head with more of that goldish plastic. So on his second set of legs, we got some teal and purple, which is part of the asymmetrical details with that graffiti pattern. And so yeah, he's battle worn. So God Tarantula is another shoe god that's been fighting for a very, very long time. And not gonna lie to you, friends, I really love this with this pattern, part of the aesthetics of this King-Ohger toy line that I personally dig. And it's something different than what we've had before from past Sentais. Also, if you remember, the Kimono Slayer and Venomic Shooter has this same color scheme of teal and purple. So he's got some nice molded details throughout. So there's the back legs, as the robot mode legs becomes the spider legs. And you get another set of spider legs that pretty much plops out from these main back legs, which are in a lighter gray color. So yeah, that's our 8 spider legs in total. And so anyway, so there's his spider abdomen on the back here. Got the tip end of his spinnerets in that goldish plastic for his webbing. And then here's a back view of God Tarantula. And so anyway, so there is a top view of God Tarantula and a better look at his spider abdomen with the nice mechanical details. There's the crown headpiece for Extreme King-Ohger in that nice gold. But everything looks nice on the top here. And then here is a bottom view of God Tarantula. So articulation, well, there's a ton, and there's more as Tarantula Knight. But anyway, the little mandibles are on a ball joint, which can do some nice swivels. And then there's a hinge here for the legs, which you can move this part of the leg up and down from side to side. And then the leg that's in the lighter gray color can move back and forth and pretty much can plop back in. And so, and the back legs on a hinge here, which is on a nice ratchet joint here. And then this entire back leg can rotate along with the lighter gray spider leg. And then the feet has a neat little piece. I'm gonna kind of unlock it here just for a second there. But anyway, right there is a little slot right there, so that comes in and you can click it into place. But anyway, the feet do have some nice movement, maybe like a ankle tilt when you're Tarantula Knight, and so you can lock that back in. And so anyway, let me get a little situated here. So yeah, friends, God Tarantula is quite poseable, and he's a pretty sizable tarantula, and he goes so well with spider kimono motif. So yeah, I so dig this guy. Also with the articulation, mainly with the second set of spider legs here with the asymmetrical details, pretty much on a hinge here, and you can move from side to side. So pretty much the same as the very front legs here. Now the Ohsama Henkai of God Tarantula to become the mighty Tarantula Knight. And so first we'll detach the abdomen piece off, as it will be a weapon for Tarantula Knight known as the Tarantula Buster. So put it aside here. And so we'll take this section here where the abdomen piece was attached to and bring it back with just one click. So now let's work on the legs, friends. So pretty much we'll just go ahead and we'll go ahead and just bring them up a little bit here and then straighten them out like so. And then we'll go ahead and plop in these legs here and then bring these lighter gray spider legs down. And for now. And so anyway, we'll go ahead and unclip the foot here. And so now you have your range of movement. And it's the same repeated pattern on the other leg here. We'll just bring it forward here, just straighten it out, plop in this here, and then bring the lighter gray spider leg down again for now. And then we'll go ahead and just unclip the foot here. And it's just a lot of joints here to work here. So we'll go ahead now and we'll just bring the leg down here, and then the same repeated pattern with the other one here. Just bring it down like so. So now we pretty much got him standing here. And so then we'll go ahead and take the lighter gray spider legs and just bring them back. So same repeated pattern on the other side here. And so now the legs are all done. So then we're going to take this entire middle section and we'll go ahead and rock it all the way up, as it's got the clip right here. Pretty much it's a little connector right here and right here. So we'll just go ahead and bring that all the way up into place like so. Now with the upper body done, let's go ahead and rock these arms down. So let's go ahead and do some adjustment here real quick. And so we'll bring these down like so. And then we'll go ahead and straighten this arm out here. Now this goldish piece, bring that back, revealing the fist. And then this leg here with the graffiti pattern on them, bring them up and over the shoulder like so. So same repeated pattern with this arm as well. So pretty much we'll just bring this down here. We'll straighten it here, and then this goldish piece, bring this goldish piece down again, revealing a fist here. And then this on this leg here, bring it over the shoulder, and so there you go. Then you're going to flip the head forward, which has a little joint, and so pretty much just bring that forward. And so there's the visor. Now this looks cool, and so like I said earlier, that visor resembles an old-fashioned 3D glasses. So we'll just go ahead and flip the visor up, revealing to us the mecha face. And lastly, he needs his weapon, so the tarantula buster pegs into his hand, like so. And real quickly, let me go ahead and straighten the shoulders here, pretty much here to complete this transformation, and pretty much to make him look a little bit more cooler here. But anyway, so this is honestly a very simple transformation here. So friends, this Ohsama Henkai transformation is now complete. So here he is, friends, Tarantula Knight, and he made his kick-ass debut in episode 15 of King-Ohger, and yes, I gotta say, he literally kicked ass in that episode, and my god, friends, this is a good-looking mecha. I so dig this design, as I am getting a Spider-Man vibe from this guy. Just the moves and poses reminds me of what Spider-Man does, and he did a lot of Spider-Man in that episode with the web slinging and wall crawling action. But I so love this mecha so much and what it did in the show. And so friends, that is Knight, Tarantula Knight. So the head sculpt looks nice, got the nice blue for the eyes, got the nice silverish color for the mouth plate with some nice details, and of course the visor does go down for like in battle, as the visor goes down in the show. And so let me fix this back up and straighten it up a little bit. There. And so anyway, and oh, his little mandibles here just stick out like that in an angle, pretty much like this. So he's got some nice gold paint on the chest here, and pretty much everything we already saw in his tarantula mode as a different configuration here. And so anyway, got some spots of gold paint above the knees here. And then here's his big old feet. And then I'm gonna go ahead and give you a back view of Tarantula Knight here. And so let me just adjust my camera here. So here is a back view here. Now, you can put the Tarantula Buster as a storage on his back right here, pretty much where his spider abdomen was. So you can just clip it on in like so. And so pretty much just a storage here just to free up Tarantula Knight's hands here. So anyway, and you can angle it to any way you feel. And this is giving me like a Beast Wars vibe here. So anyway, so here is a side view of Tarantula Knight. Kind of giving me like a 7 shape here, almost an S shape here. But this looks really cool here. I really like that. So anyway, so like I said, a pretty cool of a mecha here. And also, if you remember, with King-Ohger had that storage feature with the Shoe God sword, so which is by far that Tarantula Knight has this very cool feature as well. So articulation, and yeah, he's got a lot, so oh my god, in a very good way. The head is on a ball joint, so he can look up, down, left, and right. You can rotate the arms pretty much, which can do a full 360 rotation here. And then the arms here do move in and out. And then we got a nice bicep rotation here. Got a nice elbow bend here, which is 90 degrees here. And then we got some nice wrist rotation here. And then the legs over the shoulder, you can bring them in and out. And then you can rotate them as you have that joint there. So he doesn't have waist rotation here, but he has this nice ab crunch here. Yeah, as you do have two joints of ab crunching here, which has that nice ratchet joint. And so anyway, the legs can move forward here, pretty much almost to his head here. But anyway, and of course the legs do go back a bit, not too far here, and they can go outward, which can almost do splits. We do have a nice thigh rotation here. Yeah, nice thigh rotation here. Had to close in those legs. But anyway, so you have a nice 90-degree bend here in the knees here. And then, of course, a 90-degree bend forward, almost breaking his legs. And the feet are on a ball joint. So you can move up, down, rotate, you know, and so on. So anyway, ankle tilts here. So yes, a lot of articulation here as we're talking about 20 points of articulation. So a lot of fun with this guy in posability. So yes, and once again, oh my God. Now the Extreme Gattai of Tarantula Knight and Legend King-Ōjā become the mighty Extreme King-Ohger. So with Tarantula Knight, we're going to remove the Tarantula Buster. And we're going to remove this gold piece, which will be the headpiece for Extreme King-Ōjā as we unclip it. And so we'll put these aside. And so we'll go ahead now and bring the visor down. And I'm going to tilt him down now because then we have to take the head here and tuck it back up into his tarantula mode. And so then we're going to go ahead and pretty much take the arms and the legs here and pretty much just straighten them out. So we'll do that here, and we'll straighten out the shoulder legs as well. Same thing with the other one here. And so anyway, so then we're going to have to bring this piece back, as it does have the little tabs that has an opening right here in this hand. So just close it in and it pegs on in. So same repeated pattern as the other side. So then you can go ahead and rotate the legs and the arms to a 180 turn. So just a same repeated pattern here. Do it on the other side here. And I'm going to straighten that there and 180 turn here. And I'm going to go ahead now and kind of angle up the arms here a bit. Same thing here and same thing here. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring this piece up a click. And we'll go ahead and bring these goldish spider legs down. So we want to do that. Same thing on the other side here. And so anyway, friends, that is it for Tarantula Knight on his prepping here. Now with Legend King-Ōjā, we remove the Shoe God sword, as well as the head and wings of God Tombo. So Tarantula Knight goes in place of God Tombo, So making a new backpack using the same railings here. And so here on the back of King-Ohger and the back of Tarantula Knight. And so basically we'll just go ahead and slide it on in here and then clip it in. And so then we're going to go ahead and pretty much just make sure that this is sitting fleshed against King-Ohger's back. So pretty much the whole entire section of, the chest section of Tarantula Knight. And this is where, friends, balance is a issue. So let's bring back Gattai and the Shoe God sword. And so clip the sword on Tombo like you've done before. And so anyway, and you get to place it right here on this joint here on Tarantula Knight's crotch. Yeah, what a place. But anyway, we're just going to go ahead and even up the railings on it and clip it on in like so. So let's go ahead and get him a front view of him now, because as you can tell, he is getting top heavy here. And so I'm going to have to straighten up his legs here because I don't want him to fall. Okay. And so now we'll go ahead and, as you can pretty much tell now, he's got more of a backpack now on the back. And so now we'll go ahead and bring Tarantula Knight's legs and pretty much bring them down pretty much over the shoulders. Like so. And so then we're going to go ahead and pretty much take the Tarantula Buster here and pretty much plug it into the fist of Tarantula Knight right here in the back. And lastly, the new headpiece, pretty much take these two pieces of the head crest of King-Ohger and bring them back. And so then we're going to bring this new headpiece. We'll just clip over the face of King-Ohger. So we'll do that. There we go. And so, which does look like a crown. So, friends, this extreme Gattai transformation is now complete. So here he is, friends, Extreme King-Ohger, and he made his kick-ass complete debut in episode 18 of King-Ohger, as in episode 17, he was incomplete without the crown headpiece, and it was a forced Gattai in that episode. So we got our cluster combo here, and I think some of us wished for this combo, so you got it here. And so now, friends, here we have a 14 combo. And I honestly can say this again, but oh my god. But due to the balance on this, the toy standard is okay, as I mostly prefer this guy on the show. But there are ways to have the legs of God Kamakiri and God Hachi positioned to have the entire mecha standing without concerns of doing any splits or falling back. But honestly, friends, I wish Tarantula Knight had those supporters that the Kyuuja mechas had, just to give this mecha some support, as he is not the most stable thing here. Just a ton added here. And so, as you can pretty much see, the feet of Tarantula Knight are like some cannons going on here. So, yeah, this is a extreme mecha. So here is a side view going into the back of Extreme King-Ohger, and yeah, friends, he's got a ton of backpack here with Tarantula Knight, God Tombo, and God Papillon on the back here. So yeah, again, balance is a thing here. So I'm gonna give you a full view of the back of the mecha. So here you go. So yeah, like I said, balance is a thing here. So let me go ahead and give you the other side view of the mecha here, showing off the Kabuto cannon. And so, you know, pretty much here using the Kabuto Cannon and Scorpion Claw as counterbalances. And it does help a bit, as you can get him to stand up straight. But, you know, and the one thing I noticed too, the one thing I'm doing right now is I have the Kabuto cannon pretty much as a supporter for the mecha. So, and you know, of course, my legs are pretty much angled to where it can actually stand better here. So pretty much no splits, you know, no falling back, like I said. But, and you know, the one funny thing too is that Tarantula Knight is a backpack upside down, and I was hoping they had him as a back supporter, kind of like with Uteo Kureno from Yuchu Sentai Kyuranger, but it is what it is, so a very extreme combo here. So here is the new headpiece for Extreme King-Ohger, and I so love that gold. You got that nice red and metallic green. Love that crown design on this headpiece. Looks very, very cool. Well, friends, final thoughts. So again, I totally dig the design of both God Tarantula and Tarantula Knight, and the articulation in both modes are amazing with posability. Now, the Extreme King-Ohger formation is okay. It's the balance that is my only concern, and I hope we get supporters in the upcoming future of the 20 combo we got coming. So, friends, we'll see. And so there are two ways of getting this guy individually I have in front of us, or in a set with Cicada Blade and P Chainsaw. So it's your choice here, friends. So yes, friends, yes, I so 100% recommend this, 100%, and hell, this awesome King-Ohger toy line as well. So all I gotta say is now, friends, good luck and happy hunting. And so, friends, that's it for this review. Please check out my blog, and make sure, friends, you hit that bell on the video. And of course, my friends, review on the Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger DX Tarantula Knight. I hope you enjoy. Well, friends, I'm Eugene. I'm saying good day, and my friends, I'll most assuredly see you next time. Bye, friends.